Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more Los Angeles Lakers news, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Free agency has begun and the Lakers have not made any moves that could qualify the team, and Lakers fans are concerned about the slowness of the executives in failing to sign some good players. According to Lakers sources, the goal is a bombastic trade with the Utah Jazz and to acquire the excellent center Walker Kessler. For the Lakers to go far this season and seek the championship, they will need a high-level center and two more good players who are athletic, defensive and a reliable three-point shooter. The Lakers will invest in bringing Walker Kessler. Los Angeles has been hesitant to meet the team's trade demands so far. The Los Angeles Lakers were expected by many to be among the more active teams at the start of NBA free agency. As fans of the purple and gold know, that isn't exactly how things worked out on Monday night as Rob Pelinka saw Dorian Finney-Smith leave for a Western Conference rival and replaced him with a less experienced, cheaper player in Jake LaRavia. Other moves made by the front office will undoubtedly be made in the coming days, but starting the offseason in this manner is making waves throughout the basketball world for all the wrong reasons. Pelinka and the brain trust in Los Angeles can change all of that with one trade, though. Lakers must trade for Walker Kessler to salvage disastrous free agency. Utah Jazz center Walker Kessler is a name that has been linked to the Lakers for some time as Los Angeles and Utah reportedly discussed the parameters of what a deal would look like before last season's trade deadline. At the time, the Lakers balked at the demands from the Jazz's front office and refused to include multiple future first-round picks in the deal. Naturally, those talks ended at that time, and Los Angeles turned its focus elsewhere. That didn't work out in the Lakers' favor, as we all know, and the purple and gold still have a glaring hole at the 5 spot that must be addressed this summer. With Los Angeles getting desperate and the franchise facing competition for the best available big men on the market, revisiting these talks with Utah could be their best option at finding a center who can get the job done on both ends of the floor. Los Angeles doesn't have the luxury of keeping an eye on the future, as much as the front office says they do. Pelinka must max out the potential this team has. LeBron James is only under contract for the 2025 season. Doncic may be the next face of the franchise, but LeBron is going to be the straw that stirs the drink for the Lakers until he walks away. For that reason alone, going all in on winning a championship this coming season is the smartest approach Los Angeles can take. Kessler would help them do that in a big way. If future draft capital is what it will take, then so be it. Another center option the Lakers should consider if they can't land Walker Kessler. DeAndre Ayton's latest post turns heads amid Lakers' pursuit. The Los Angeles Lakers have left their fans wanting more after a quiet first day of free agency. They watched as Dorian Finney-Smith left them and signed with the Houston Rockets after the team made a concentrated push to recruit him. The Lakers have replaced him with Jake LaRavia, but their glaring hole at center is yet to be filled. Potential targets like Clint Capella, Houston Rockets, and Brook Lopez, LA Clippers, have already signed with rivals, leaving the Lakers even more in need of a center on their roster. Their hopes could be answered with the suddenly available DeAndre Ayton, who was bought out of his contract by the Portland Trail Blazers. While multiple teams are expected to pursue Ayton, Lakers fans are hoping they can land the former number 1 overall pick this summer. The Bahamian center's latest Instagram story, where he lands in his home country while wearing a LA Dodgers hat, has Lakers fans buzzing. Lakers emerging as strong contenders to sign him, said one optimistic fan. He's a Laker, said one excited fan. Luka will hate this low motor, non-defending diva, said another fan wanting the Lakers to go a different route. Wake up. And look at the hat, said another fan, reading into the hat choice. He's signing with Raptors, they can offer way more money, said one fan worried about other teams signing Ayton instead. He's trolling sadly, said another fan. Ayton averaged 14.4 points and 10.2 rebounds with the Blazers last season. Off-court concerns around Ayton ramped up over his 2 seasons in Portland, leading to an early contract buyout for the 27-year-old center. The Lakers can offer a massive role to Ayton, given their dearth of a starting center. If Ayton is willing to buy into his role, he could be the perfect center next to Luka Doncic, who can rebound, catch lobs, and defend the rim. The Lakers have potential concerns with LeBron James' future as well, so signing Ayton right now would help give James assurances on the Lakers' competitive standing for next season. Another option for a veteran center if the Lakers can't land Walker Kessler or DeAndre Ayton. The Los Angeles Lakers are the subject of several free agency rumors, but they haven't made any more moves outside of adding Jake LaRavia on a 2-year deal. The purple and gold have been linked with DeAndre Ayton as their number one target at center, but more names are showing up by the hour. After being bought by the Portland Trail Blazers, Ayton was quickly linked with many teams around the association. Besides the Lakers, the Golden State Warriors, Boston Celtics, and Indiana Pacers have been mentioned as potential landing spots for the former number 1 overall pick. Ayton averaged 14.4 points, 10.2 rebounds, 1.6 assists and 1.0 blocks per game in 40 games during the 2024-25 season, shooting 56.6% from the field and 66.7% from the free throw line. The Lakers are reportedly studying options beyond Ayton. Other veterans could find their way to Los Angeles, including a Celtics fan favorite and a key player in their most recent finals runs. According to Dan Woik and Sam Amick of The Athletic, Al Horford is a serious option for the Lakers in case their pursuit of Ayton isn't fruitful. Horford has had 2 stints with the Celtics, 2016 through 2019 and 2021 through 2025, playing a key role in the team's recent deep playoff runs, including 2 trips to the finals in 2022 and 2024. After winning the 2024 championship, Jaylen Brown, who won the Finals MVP against the Dallas Mavericks, showered Horford with high praise, calling him a hero. "Nobody deserved it more than Al," Brown said. "He's been a great not just leader on the court but off the court as well. It's been an honor to be by his side. And Al Horford is a real-life legend and hero. It's been great to be his teammate." This might be a shocker for many fans, especially those who worshipped Horford in Boston. However, seeing how things are in the NBA, it wouldn't be the weirdest thing to see. Former Mavericks player says LeBron James will leave Lakers. Former Mavericks player Theo Pinson made a bold prediction about LeBron James leaving the Lakers. LeBron James opted into the final year of his player option with the Los Angeles Lakers over the weekend, and a statement put out by his agent, Rich Paul, made it seem like they could look for a new destination if the Lakers didn't upgrade the team in a significant way. NBA insider Chris Haynes spoke with Rich Paul, who said there isn't any trade or any type of move that has been discussed, but that isn't stopping any of the noise around the King. It would be a pretty surprising move if LeBron were to be traded. As much as people joke about him being an armchair GM and pulling strings behind the table, he's always finished out his contracts so that he could sign elsewhere. He's never been traded, and he's never been bought out of his contract. That may seem like an obvious statement given how dominant he's been in his career, but Luka Doncic was traded 7 months after making the NBA Finals. Anything is possible. Dallas has been connected as a team that would be interested in trading for LeBron if he were to demand out of Los Angeles. They now have 3 former Lakers in D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Davis, and Max Christie, and Jason Kidd was on the Lakers staff when they won their most recent championship. Adding Kyrie Irving, and you have a lot of people LeBron James is familiar with. But there are a few things that need to happen, like the Lakers continuing to swing and miss in free agency, before LeBron James considers asking out. Lakers looking to preserve cap space for 2027 free agency. The Lakers are going back to the classics as they are reportedly focusing on preserving cap space to chase free agents in 2027. Remember how much fun it was when the Lakers kept punting signing players in off-seasons because they wanted to sign multiple free agents in a future off-season? Wouldn't you love for them to do it again? Well, President of Basketball Operations Rob Pelinka is here to grant your wishes. The Lakers watched Dorian Finney-Smith depart this offseason at the start of free agency as he signed a 4-year deal with the Rockets. While it was a salary figure the Lakers could have matched annually, the length of the contract was more than they wanted to offer. Why is that, you ask? Well, those 2027 free agents are just too enticing. In his article about DFS departure, Dave McMenamin of ESPN reported the following. Though Finney-Smith was a popular locker room figure and helped the Lakers to a 14-6 record in the 20 games he started in the regular season, LA exercised discipline in its negotiations to preserve cap space for 2027, when the team expects to have space to sign a max salary free agent. Who is it they would be chasing in free agency? Well, the big one would be Nikola Jokic, who has a player option for the summer of 2027. Notably, he's good friends with Luka Doncic, who would likely go some way in trying to recruit his friend, who would be coming off his age 31 season. Other names set for free agency that summer are Giannis Antetokounmpo, player option, Karl Anthony Towns, player option, and Donovan Mitchell, player option. How much fun would it be to spend the next 2 years putting all the eggs in the 2027 basket? Will the Lakers fully punt 2 full off-seasons to keep maximum cap space for 2027? Almost assuredly not. LeBron James' retirement will likely come before that offseason and would open a significant amount of cap space. Is shaping offseason plans in 2025 to this degree around what you want to do in 2027 frustrating? No. It's fun. We're having fun. Another LeBron target snatched by the Nuggets while Lakers stay quiet. The Los Angeles Lakers lost out on yet another opportunity to boost the frontcourt this offseason. Last offseason, LeBron James was willing to take a substantial pay cut to see the Los Angeles Lakers bring in some reinforcements to the team. One of the names rumored to be on the list, at the time, was Jonas Valanciunas. The veteran center instead took a well-traveled path that led him first to the Washington Wizards, then to the Sacramento Kings. Valanciunas is changing homes yet again, and his new surroundings still won't be the warm and sunny skies of Los Angeles. Shams Charania announced, the Sacramento Kings are trading Jonas Valanciunas to the Denver Nuggets for Dario Saric, sources tell ESPN. Since the trade was announced, there have not been any additional details about added compensation from the Nuggets other than Saric himself. Seeing Valanciunas join a Western Conference rival for that extremely low of a price has to sting for Rob Pelinka and Lakers fans. Readily available trade target boosts yet another contender other than the Lakers. The availability of Valanciunas on the off-season trade market was known to all. It was something that Michael Scotto brought up a long time ago in one of his intel drops. Valanciunas averaged 10.4 points, 7.7 rebounds, and 0.6 blocks per game, while shooting 55.6% from the field in 2024-25. That type of production came in only 18.8 minutes per game this season. Perhaps Valanciunas does not tick every box imaginable for the Lakers, with relation to the desirable attributes wanted from their center spot. However, with options quickly shrinking around the league, a low-cost maneuver for someone of his quality would not have been for nothing. The Lakers will now join the remaining teams hunting for a center who are circling DeAndre Ayton and Al Horford like hungry fish in the water. Who remains past that? Perhaps someone like Chris Boucher would be an option on the free agent market who could offer intrigue as well. Lakers fans are pleading to see answers after seeing another contender continue to improve their roster. Teams like the Nuggets and Houston Rockets are comfortably outpacing the Lakers entirely in the evolving pecking order of the Western Conference. Perhaps this is all the calm before the storm and the Lakers have something big brewing. That will certainly be the thought fans try to comfort themselves with after the Nuggets took away another center option for an absolute bargain of a price.